Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is doing well. We're gonna go ahead and just do a quick ancestor message. I felt very compelled, so let's dig into that. If that's something that interests you, go ahead and stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe a tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this. You know, I gotta be honest with you, dipping into your energy, it's like getting hit with a spiritual sledgehammer or something. I feel like suddenly drained and like tired and like I have the weight of the world on my shoulders. For some of you guys, you might feel like that. There could be a decision that you're going over right now. It's almost like you went through some kind of spiritual battle, Gemini. I see like ancestors and angels like surrounding somebody and like patting their back and reassuring them. And I'm seeing somebody getting bandaged up. So there's also something about MMA fighters or martial arts or combat, okay? So I don't know, take it as it resonates, but that's what I'm getting. Like you've been through some kind of spiritual war or spiritual warfare and you are healing from that energy. Your ancestors are really shielding you and guiding you right now. Some of you guys are going on a journey. In this journey, if you look at this candle, and I felt very compelled to, this is one of my favorite candles, you know, I'm just saying. But I felt very compelled to use this candle for this reading, and it's the guardian angel one, okay? And if you look at this bridge that the kids are going across, it looks very sketch. Like it's, you know, not the most supportive bridge. It's very rickety, it's falling apart, and there's just almost this energy with this angel kind of guiding them and hovering over them and assisting them and making sure that they make it across. So some of you guys could be on a treacherous journey right now, or there's something that feels very daunting in your life. Maybe you have something that you need to complete, or maybe a journey, maybe you are traveling, or maybe there's some conversation for some of you guys that you need to have. I'm picking up. It just feels like there is something that you are, you know, you're going from A to B, and it's when you're going from that A to B, it's in between that feels very daunting. So for some of you, your ancestors want you to know that they are here, they're guiding you, and any kind of spiritual warfare that you feel like you're facing right now, they're definitely there battling and they have your back. There's this energy of like honoring them, putting things on your altar like water, fruit, tobacco, whatever you know that your ancestors like, okay? Some of you are definitely feeling their presence right now, and there could be this energy of an ancestor that looks like you, I was picking up, okay? So this could be somebody that's passed on in your lifetime, like you guys were incarnated during the same lifetime, but then they passed on and became an ancestor. They didn't reincarnate for whatever reason. And then there's also this energy of, for some of you guys, this is an ancestor that you weren't in this lifetime with. And this could be actually one that you're not even familiar with. Some of you, you're not even aware that this ancestor even exists and they look like you. But there's something about that. There's something about an ancestor that looks like you. There's something about having the same spiritual gifts or the same like less kind of lessons, kind of energy, like very similar to an ancestor, okay? I'm picking that up very strongly. I'm also getting this energy of like, you know, royalty, or just this energy of, you know, I hate to say it, but like high status, because I don't really feel like anybody's better than anybody else within reason, okay? But there is this energy of, you know, your ancestors were kings and queens and emperors and chiefs for some of you guys, okay? But I also get the energy that they've tasted the other end of that too. Some of you are definitely paying back karma for overindulgence in regards to ancestors of the past, okay? So hear me out, because they're here with me and it does happen, where ancestors in the past have indulged in land, taking life, taking up resources, hoarding resources like money and wealth, okay? Sometimes when we, the chosen ones, pay back karma and heal the lineage, okay, and learn lessons, we have to learn how to have healthier relationships with money, okay, or with those indulgences like greed and stuff. So if we're given money and we are, you know, really encouraged to give back, be charitable, or, you know, build up the legacy instead of being frivolous. It's that kind of energy. Some of us, we pay back our karma by struggling financially in our lifetime or in this incarnation, right? To make up for what ancestors of the past have overindulged in, okay? So take it as it resonates. You could even meet people that you owe money to. And guys, take it, please, as it resonates. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not trying to blame anybody for anything or victim blame or anything. I'm just trying to show you how spiritual law can work out and karma can play out in the now, okay? So say, for instance, there's some kind of accident. You go into some mom and pop shop, you've never been in there before, okay? But for some reason, you went in there that day, you were guided to go in there, and as soon as you go in there, bam, you slip, you bust your ass, okay? There was no wet floor sign, blah, 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 blah. You got back problems, so you are, to pay for your medical bills, you're asked to sue, and you end up getting like a very large amount, larger than what you were expecting to get. It seems very unfair, but spiritually, it's not unfair. Perhaps that person that owned that shop, okay, perhaps in previous lifetimes, they actually took from you or took from your family. And so there was something indebted and you were the one that was paid it back. Now that's just a very vague example to show you how spiritual law and karma can work out and play out in very much real lifetime circumstances, okay? So something like that could be happening where you're getting paid back karma or you are paying back karma from something that has happened. But for a lot of you, I feel like you're getting paid back some kind of karma, because your ancestors are definitely here. They're definitely protecting you and guiding you through whatever treacherous journey is just what I keep hearing, or something that takes bravery, something that takes you stepping out on faith or going into the storm is almost the energy that I'm getting, okay? What do the ancestors want Gemini to know? Let's just pull something out, okay? The ancestors want Gemini to know. I feel like your ancestors want you to come alive with your passions and your desires. They want you to focus on manifesting right now. I feel like your ancestors want you to, we have Canyon, deep perspective. And I feel like that's really what it takes sometimes to accept karma and grace, or to accept when situations seem like they're like not fair, or that we're struggling a lot, we're going through things. It's like sometimes we are asked to really gain some kind of deeper perspective to see why things are happening the way that they happen. Sometimes what's happening in this life is not only connected to this life, it's connected to the last one and the next one, right? Everything is interconnected as far as our soul goes. So Spirit is wanting you to have compassion for yourself. Your ancestors are too, but of course Spirit's always here for me. Wanting you to have compassion for yourself. Some of you guys, solitude and diligence, Heather could be significant, that name for somebody. There's this energy of kind of going within and searching for answers, Gemini, but your ancestors are there while you're doing this, and this is a very healing process for you. I'm seeing somebody journaling by a creek or a river or outside, okay? Maybe something about sitting on your back porch or something for some of you guys, or your porch or your stoop or something, looking out there and writing something down. I'm getting somebody writing something, gaining a deep perspective. Let's get one more of these, one more, and then we're going to go to something else. Voice of your muse, yeah, Neptune. Okay, somebody here could be 60, 76, okay, 67, take it as it resonates. Dark. Some of you guys had to go through the darkness in order to find the light. I know that sounds kind of counterproductive and a little strange, but that's the energy that I'm getting. Like some of you, you've went through the darkness in order to find the light. You're finding a muse within yourself, okay? There's definitely this energy of voicing something that you feel very deeply in your soul. It would be healing for some of you to have a conversation or to voice something. This could be you heal people when you use your voice. When you, Gemini, maybe you do something like this, spiritual work, or you're a motivational speaker, or maybe you are a counselor or a therapist, or maybe you're a teacher, or I don't know, I don't know what you do, but there's this energy of like somehow with what you do, you reach out to other people, you are able to give other people some kind of hope or inspiration. You're able to look deep into situations, and when you do that, it's like your voice is very inspiring, or your voice helps people. That could be something that your ancestors are trying to tell you, like don't hold back your authenticity, don't be afraid to shine or be who you are, Gemini. Like the world needs you, the world needs your light. Your ancestors want you to know that. Planet Neptune could be very significant for some of you guys, okay? Wow. Why does this card always want to come out? I'm not even going to take it. I'm not going to take it. Why does this card, the second time we've used this deck on this channel, wants to come out? Lovers, erotica, sensuality. I'm going to take that as we're on the right track because that is your card, Gemini, the Lovers. Some of you guys are, again, you're feeling very, there is this energy of like a dreaminess that's happening too. Okay, what the ancestors want to say to Gemini. Oh! I'm sorry, guys. When Spirit's like, did I stutter? Did I? No, but YouTube has rules. Dang. Okay. I feel like there could be somebody around you, Gemini, that's very persistent. This person might not have actually shown up in your 3D completely, is the energy I'm getting with the Neptune and the deep perspective. And it just kind of feels like there's something here that's very spiritual about this, okay? But card number 14, I guess, okay, especially for my May Geminis, 14 reducing to 5. I'm just saying, okay? The Lovers, that's definitely your energy, Gemini, but it feels deeper than that. It feels like there's somebody energetically around you that is hooked into your energy. Now, this could be somebody who finds you to be amused. This could be somebody who's in deep perspective about you, but for whatever reason, this energy is very, very prominent and aggressive and wants to come out, okay? Somebody could be wanting to try to mac you or try to, not in a negative way. It doesn't feel that way. If it is, I feel like your ancestors are definitely protecting you. But there's almost this energy of allowing yourself to fall for somebody, Gemini. Okay, okay. What else do we have? The ancestors want Gemini to know besides that? Because we already know, okay? Blue Avion, some of you guys could definitely be flying soon or traveling soon. I'm getting that energy for sure. Something about this that's very much connected as well. Philosophy, releasing karma, and mysticism. Did I not just say that is what some of you guys are doing? You are releasing karma. For some of you, there's something very much tied to your sensuality, okay, or your sexuality when it comes to your karma. For some of you, there's been karma that has been played out in regards to in past lives, for past lives, excuse me, but it's happened in a very like erotic way or sexual way. So I don't know, guys. I don't pretend to know everything about karmic contracts and ties and all of that, but some way, somehow, your karma, your past life karma is connected to sexuality. Now, this could definitely be on the negative end, okay? There could be something where something very dark and aggressive, how it kept coming out, even though I clearly said I know I'm not in charge of these readings. Like, I can't just it's not like Burger King. Like, I can just roll up and be like, beep, beep, Spirit. Can I get that number 2, right? Like, it's not like that. I understand, but it's like I'm not trying to like have the issues with YouTube with this card and how it kept coming out anyways. It's almost like it didn't matter. So for some of you, if you get what I'm saying, there could have been a very aggressive, traumatic situation when it comes to sensuality or sex. I wouldn't even say it's sensuality. I would say it's sex, because everybody knows that's not about sex. It's about power. And I feel like there's some kind of karma that's clearing or some kind of karmic justice that's coming through because of that. Okay? Some of you, this is not for everybody. Take it as it resonates. For some of you, if there was a divine counterpart, I'm not saying your twin, boo, but hey, if the shoe fits, wear it, okay? But a counterpart, a soulmate, somebody that you had a contract with, if this person like turned to the dark side, right, and did something like negative, especially using sexuality, okay, they are really reaping some kind of karma for that, Gemini. Like, they are, and you might even be acquiring their spiritual blessings. So if you feel yourself like all of a sudden getting blessed out of nowhere and you're like, what did I even do, right, besides move on with my life and try to heal, it's because there was some kind of contract that you had with that soul, and because since they decided to do whatever, and then also there's this energy of like, it feels like trauma involved somehow. It's almost like you've you've been given their spiritual blessings, or you've gotten the spiritual blessings that were supposed to come from this contract. Like both of you guys are supposed to benefit from this and have some kind of spiritual blessings come through, whatever, you know, abundance, wealth, love, security, all that good shit. It's like you're getting it for both of you. Take it as it resonates, okay? That's really what I'm getting. Some of you are digging deeper though. That philosophy with that voice of your muse and deep perspective, that really makes a lot of sense. I feel like, again, journaling or looking for answers deep within right now. Some of you are really feeling, I just can't get over that. There's this energy of feeling very turned on by somebody, or somebody feeling very turned on by you. Maybe somebody wanting to draw you, like draw me like one of your French girls. Maybe somebody's name is Jack, I don't know. But there's that kind of energy here of like somebody maybe wants to draw you, or somebody just, they're very turned on by you, but somehow like aviation or traveling could be involved in this, Gemini. Somebody might want to fly you out. What else do we have? Why do the ancestors want Gemini to know this? What is going on? That's too many. What do the ancestors want Gemini to know? One more, right? The water element. Okay, reflection, kindness, and compassion. Didn't we see that though? We saw that compassion energy, and that's what you're doing. You're reflecting on things. For some of you, there's this energy of like reflecting on what you feel very drawn to. With this Lovers energy, it could be, you know, really equate to the lovers, the traditional lovers, of making that choice. You know, what I'm choosing to give myself to, what I'm choosing to allow to take up space in my brain or in my body, in my spirit. And, you know, that's just the kind of energy I'm getting here. Inspiration, awe, and dreams. Some of you are having a lot of trippy dreams right now, or your dreams are taking you very deep. Some of you could feel like you're astral traveling too, because I'm getting a lot of spiritual energy, like a lot of, you know, feeling your intuition, or even like feeling like you're living in la la land. Like some of you guys might be really tripping right now. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but I am. I'm getting the energy of like being very spacey or dreaming, or, you know, kind of like one foot in this plane, one foot in the next type of energy. Or this is something that you've been in for a while and you're kind of coming up to the surface, because she looks like she's coming back up to the surface. So you've been immersed in this dreamy energy for a minute and you're coming back up to the surface. And as you're doing that, you're releasing some kind of karma is what I'm getting. Okay, Gemini. What with this reading? Let's go ahead and get some tarot out here. Why does this card keep coming out? What is this representing for Gemini? Is this a soulmate connection? Is this something they're feeling very passionate about? I mean, it's a pretty straightforward card, but still. Eight of Wands, that's what I'm saying. Somebody around you, Gemini, they have the hots for you. Somebody is so turned on by you. I don't know who this is, or this is your energy towards somebody. This person can have heavy Leo in their chart or be a Leo, okay? The strength energy, for whatever reason, this person's trying to hold themselves back. Maybe they're trying to be a gentleman / lady, and they don't just want to like attack you like a wild beast, but I feel like they would if they were able to, because this is a lot of sexual energy that this combo right here is packing, okay? There could be this energy of your ancestors kind of protecting you from somebody like this, because there's almost like this could take you over if you let it. Like somebody might want to, I don't know why I'm getting this energy, but somebody might want to like sexually conquer you, Gemini. They feel like if they can conquer your sexual energy, they'll have something like that other people don't have. This person's a freak, a spiritual freak. Yeah, they're like, I'll have something like that would make them so happy. I don't know who this person, like deliriously happy. This person could be wanting to connect to you and could be reaching out to you very soon, okay? This Eight of Wands, it makes me feel like somebody could be trying to contact you very soon. The World energy, there could definitely be a distance between you and this person, and they're wanting to bridge the gap, okay? Ew, we were picking something like that up. Why do the ancestors want Gemini to know about this? That's what I need to know. Nine of Cups. Maybe this is wish fulfillment, or maybe this is something that, let me get one more. What the ancestors want. Because you're coming out of it. Okay, I got the answer. Okay. The sun on the bottom of the deck, heavy Leo energy. This could really be happening in Leo season, which is right around the corner. Okay, so why the ancestors want you to know about this? This is an intense connection that's coming your way or is already in your life, Gemini. Okay? That's what they're giving me. I don't know if this is new. I don't know if this is the past. I don't know if this. We're not reading on that. We're reading that this is just an intense sexual, spiritual connection, okay? That's what it feels like. I feel like you've just released something or been through some rough stuff with this Ten of Swords. Your ancestors are not wanting you to be confused and get caught in this energy of, you know, chaos, you know, being scared, being fearful, not wanting to welcome this energy in your life, or, you know, let it kind of like take over is almost the energy that I'm getting. Like your ancestors want you to keep your wits about you, really, is what I'm getting. Because whatever this is with the Nine of Cups, this makes you feel good. The Knight of Cups to the Sun, yeah, definitely. Queen of Wands, it makes you feel alive after something that really sucked you dry or made you feel like, it's almost like you go from feeling like this to suddenly like that. And that's a lot of energy. Like that's a big energy shift. And your ancestors don't want you to get yourself into some type of way again, or to get lost in the sauce and feel like confusion because you just went through something. So there's this energy of kind of letting something happen very naturally, but also, you know, being very cognizant. Okay, being very aware, if that makes any sense, okay? But with the World, this is definitely a brand new cycle that is starting in your life, okay? Whew, I didn't think we were gonna get it, but that's what that is, okay? So that's why your ancestors want you to know about this so badly, because I feel like for some of you, this is wish fulfillment. Like, we have been picking up on this for a minute. Like, for the Geminis that have been single for a minute or been going through a string of bad relationships, you do want to find your partner or your person. For some of you, this is not for everybody. Maybe this part of the reading isn't for you, okay? If you're not, you don't care, or you don't even want nobody, that's cool. We understand. But some people do want to find their person, okay? Or they're tired of, you know, one letdown after the next when it comes to love. Your ancestors are saying there could be something here that's coming that's very powerful, feels very destined and meant to be, and it is going to feel like some sense of wish fulfillment for you. So they want you to kind of I keep getting that, keeping your wits about you, okay? And letting something kind of slow burn, okay? Let the passion intensify and build, instead of giving it all like bam, 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 right? And then it fizzles out. It's like it's gone. There's something about that. Okay, blue avians. The color blue could obviously be significant here. I see it everywhere, okay? There. Philosophy. Some of you guys are writing some kind of like memoir or something like that, or like your, you know, your visions, your dreams, your philosophies, how you feel about things, what you've experienced in this life. Some of you feel like you have really experienced a lot. Yes, exactly. The Hermit energy, Virgo energy could be significant for you. It feels like you've gained so much knowledge during this lifetime, you want to be able to pass it on, or you want to write it down or get it all into one place. So I'm kind of getting that energy here of like you've been a student of life, and what you've learned, you want to kind of spread that knowledge, spread that wealth around. Some of you are really connecting to your ancestors right now, and they appreciate that. They appreciate that you're connecting to them. They appreciate that you're trying to learn their ways, especially if it's like not traditionally what you've grown up with, like you've grown up differently than your ancestors did, especially for those that are like first or second generation Americans that have came over to this country, that, you know, obviously America, and your ancestors grew up in a different country where there was completely different customs, completely different lifestyle, you know, and you've grown up differently. If you're connecting with those roots, even if you're from the same country as your ancestors, guys, okay? Even if you're from the same country, it doesn't matter. Like there's this energy of like you're connecting with the old ways, and they're very happy about that. They're very proud. There's something again about an ancestor that you look very much like, you act like this person. There's something about finding yourself, Gemini, like finding yourself through your own spiritual journey or through your own life journey. For my masculines, there's a masculine that's stepping into his divine masculine energy. Like you weren't there yet, okay? And it's not about your divine masculine is not about your money. It's not about how big your house is or how much material possessions you obtained in this life. That really doesn't mean much. Yes, this simulation is very expensive and you do need money to live comfortably here, okay? But that's not like the main thing that you're here. See, the Matrix will trick you and get you into that, thinking of that's why you're here, to distract you from your actual journey, your actual mission, which is your spiritual mission, okay? So you have to kind of look at money as like, it is like food. Something I need to survive, but not something that needs to be an obsession or something that needs to take over my life. Okay, What I'm getting is somebody who's stepping into their Emperor energy. This could definitely be for a feminine that's stepping into her divine feminine energy, but I am specifically picking up on a masculine, Aries, Virgo energy, but of course, Gemini, because I'm talking to you guys. This is somebody who has taken a lot of time to reflect, a lot of time to grow from what they've been through. Maybe they've seen a lot. This is somebody who's well traveled or traveled a lot, maybe flown a lot of places, maybe not. Maybe you just, have been, some of you, I'm getting like a stark difference. Some of you have been world travelers, like all over the place, and others of you have never really been anywhere, but you've traveled a lot in your mind. You read a lot. You research a lot, you've learned a lot of things. So it's like there's that kind of energy of either way, you're very experienced and very well-read, Gemini, okay? And I feel like for some of you, you're stepping into your divine masculine energy because you're starting to take accountability for yourself. You're starting to take responsibility for yourself. You're realizing the weight of the responsibility of being the chosen one and carrying that energy within yourself. Like, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm pretty sure I said that at some point in this reading already. So for some of you, there is that energy of almost getting your wings is what they're saying, okay? But it's like your divine masculine wings. Take it as it resonates. I feel like somebody is, for some of you guys, my masculine energies out there that are watching, like my men that are resonating as divine masculine, because just because you're a man doesn't mean you resonate as divine masculine. So, but I'm getting like a man that resonates as a divine masculine. You're like a high priest too. A high priestess, high priest energy. Like you're psychic or you have some kind of intuitive, like, spiritual gift and ability. This might be being activated right now. Some of you guys want to write about it, or you want to, I don't know, spread it around. But there's this energy of like, that's where your success lies. Your success lies within your divinity. Okay? Like some of you are like, why do I feel like I'm walking an uphill battle? This is specifically for my masculines. Why do I feel like I'm walking uphill battle? Maybe because you're walking, like doing your damnedest to ignore the mission. Doing your damnedest to try to do things your way. Okay, Limp Bizkit, my way or the highway. That's what they're giving me. I love Limp Bizkit, but whatever. That's the energy that they're giving me, my way or the highway. Like, and it's like once you can see, no, you're creating with the divine. And in fact, if you're chosen, if you are, divine masculine, divine feminine, you are held to a certain standard. Like divine holds you to a certain standard. You don't get the same luxuries as everybody else walking around here just fucking up, doing whatever they want to. Nobody gives a shit. Like, because your legacy, your life, your mission is valuable. It's important. You don't get that same leisurely energy of like, you get the fuck up. You get to just waste your life. No. My guys are like, there is no life that's wasted. I know, okay? Because even the person that's on the corner right now, going through their struggle, that's an experience. And it's a rough one and it's a harsh one. And it's not saying that anybody deserves it, but it is all an experience. I'm sorry, this reading is very deep, but we are talking to the ancestors here. Judgment. I feel like there's somebody who's given up this kind of ghost energy here, okay? This could be talking to you too, divine feminine, okay? I'm just kind of feeling the masculine energy. For some of you, there is this energy of your success. It is about to double or triple, or you are about to be put into the limelight. There is some kind of recognition that's coming. You are going to be, it's almost like you're being brought up to a new status when it comes to your career or your finances. Maybe something in your community. I don't know, okay? Some of you, it's very much echoing like an ancestor from the past. I keep getting that. Okay. I'm getting Fred too for somebody. All right, card number 40, water. Walk away. For some of you guys, you're reflecting on things that you've walked away from. For some of you, there's somebody reflecting on the fact that you've walked away from them and you're healing, okay? For some of you, the things that you've walked away from, especially the things that were very emotionally heavy, you're healing, but there's also something kind of reflection that comes through this healing where you've learned a major life lesson and now you want to transmute that energy and you want to help other people. Some of you, this is the classic case of the healer that has to heal themselves before they can heal others. That is really what I'm getting. So if you went through something where it's like, damn, I had to really pull myself out of the depths here. Why? What was even the point? Give yourself time. You're going to have somebody you're going to come across their path somehow, and you are going to be able to help this person. And for those of you that are true healers, that fucking means something. Okay? If you're like, I don't give a fuck about helping nobody in the future, I don't want to go through this shit, you don't have the heart of a healer, okay? Because the true heart of a healer, that means something, that the shit they're going through right now, they will be able to help somebody else with that. That helps. That means something. That almost makes it worth it. Okay, that's how you know, yes, lovers, Gemini for confirmation. That is how you know you have the heart of a healer. Okay? And it's okay if you don't. We're all different. Different strokes for different folks, okay? Some of you guys definitely walked away from a powerful soulmate connection and the shit hurt. It was hard to do that. It's hard when you're learning these spiritual lessons with soulmates, okay? But you did it. You're walking towards brighter horizons or a new day, okay? There's almost like the dust has settled in your life. You're coming up for air. Justice has been served is the energy I'm getting. If there was anything that happened, like I had said, somebody has gotten karma. Karma is not something that lasts forever and ever. If somebody takes their karma and grace and they learn their lessons, especially if this was a divine masculine, I could see that, okay? They get to kind of come up from that. It's like they get released from jail, spiritual jail. It's like, your sentence is over. You're free. Okay, we pardoned your ass, right? Like, it's like, don't do this shit again. Don't let me catch you out here doing this shit again. That's the kind of energy, right? So justice has been served in some kind of situation. Somebody has reaped some kind of karma, or a lesson is being applied, or something is in place, because they're showing me the dominoes that are falling. Something is in place for somebody to reap some kind of karma. I feel like what you need to focus on, Gemini, is rebuilding yourself after the tower that you felt. This is a classic card for me. 3 of Pentacles, of rebuilding yourself after a tower or after a disruption. Some of you, there is somebody who wants to come in and make things right with you. I'm getting that very strongly. I don't know how you feel about it. That's not what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on that there is somebody that wants to come in and they want to offer you their heart. Gemini, I feel like they're nervous about this. They are having a lot of negative thoughts. They could even have people in their ear. They're all going to laugh at you, right? There's that kind of energy. Like, they are scared crapless, this person. They are scared. There's definitely this energy of somebody who's afraid to approach the throne. Somebody is afraid to approach the Empress. Could be this King of Pentacles, doesn't have to be. Ace of Cups, this person does want to offer their cup to you. I feel like this person sees that you've been healing yourself, you've been working on your own thing. Your back is very much to them in this entire situation. You don't give no shits, okay? There's that kind of energy here. And yeah, this person, yeah, you've been holding back. I'm hearing that song too. I keep holding on. I don't know what song that is, but that's what I keep hearing. Okay? Somebody has been holding on to you though, Gemini. What else is new? Let's go ahead and get some advice. My deck, I should have this deck out, but I don't. All right. Keep your wits about you. No matter what happens over the coming weeks, the coming months, Gemini, that's just a message that your ancestors want you to know. Keep your wits about you. You are on some kind of powerful mission. You're fulfilling something very powerful. You are rising to some kind of new status, especially within your lineage and your legacy. Like, on the spiritual streets, people are talking about you, Gemini. Like, your ancestors get to sit there and they get to, like, brag on you. Like, I don't know, because I don't know what happens on the other side. I don't know if their little light balls just buzzing around and, like, telepathically, like, I don't know, giving the tea or whatever. I don't know how. I really don't. I don't know what goes on the other side. I just get the energy of your ancestors being able to commune and converse with, like, other entities and beings, and for some reason they bragging about you, okay? And about lessons that you're learning about how you doing the damn thing on Earth, okay? I'm also hearing that song, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world. Okay, maybe your ancestors saying that, like, they got the whole world in their hands. I don't know. But maybe that song is significant. Anyway, so we have the unknown gift. Yeah, there's something that's kind of, you don't see it, but you feel it. That's the thing. And it's because you've been immersed in learning these lessons or going through the deep end here for some of you guys. Like, you've been going through it. The Hermit is like, I'm absorbing the lessons in this bitch. I don't have time to worry about the gifts and the blessings that are coming. I'm fighting for my life here. But I feel like there is, some of you guys could be 41, but I feel like there is this energy of, like, a gift coming your way. There could be communication or information, because birds are messengers. The way this bird's singing. So there could be communication that's coming that is a gift. It is a gift to get this communication for whatever reason. What else? Okay. Okay. Sacred boundaries. Yes, honey. Yes. I feel like that's what you've been working on, but somebody wants to jump them. I feel like for some of you guys, you did put up a boundary against somebody and somebody wants to jump clean over it. This could definitely happen in Leo season. That's for some of you guys. Others of you, you've been learning that energy. Your ancestors are very proud of you. That's something that you have learned. That is the lesson that you have completed with the world cycle, is learning how to keep your boundaries in place, learning about sacred boundaries, enforcing your sacred boundaries. So, and we've been picking up on that energy in the most recent readings of a cycle, a karmic cycle that has actually completed itself, that you've been learning for lifetimes. I feel like it is connected to your boundaries, because when you think about it, your boundaries is directly connected to your sense of self-worth. If you don't give a shit about yourself, about your energy, you'll be out here sleeping with anybody, immersing yourself with anybody, doing anything strange for some change. Like, you won't care. You know what I mean? Because you don't care. Period. Duh. You don't have no boundaries. You don't give a shit about yourself. Right? Because if you did, you wouldn't be doing any of that stuff. You'd be treating yourself like what you are, Gemini, which is top shelf liquor. Okay? We've already discussed this. So there's that kind of energy here. You've learned that lesson. Like, no, I don't just let myself be with anybody, make money anyway, do anything. No, okay? I'm valuable and I know that. And I treat myself, I hold myself accordingly. Okay, Gemini. Okay, what else do we got? I feel you. Look. Geminis are like, amen. Yes, the self-worth, love, value, respect, all that stuff. There's a high price on you that you've put on yourself. Like, I hold myself into a very high standard, a very high price, and it's not about money and luxuries and things like that. It's about how people treat you. You know, do people treat you as well as you treat yourself? Because you have learned to be your best friend. Some of you guys with this hermit energy haven't had anybody but yourself in this lifetime, and your ancestors and your spirit guides and spirit. But on the physical, you've had to go through a lot on your own. So if somebody can't come in and love you the way you love you, Gemini, it's a fucking wrap. Okay? Because I can love myself, fuck myself, do myself better by myself. So if you can't come in and add anything to that, what are you doing here? Wasting my time, getting your little, ego boost that I give you because you get to entertain the Empress/Emperor. Bye. Okay? Girl/boy, bye. There's that kind of energy here. Like, you've learned some kind of sacred boundary when it comes to, you don't let just anybody just trample on in. Shit. Anyways, people, listen, the ancestors, they're like, Gemini, when people come to your house, they take off the shoes at the door, or they take off the shoes on the outside, right? That's just to enter your house. What about to enter your heart, your life, your body, your spirit, your mind, your soul? How expensive is that? How clean do they gotta be for that, okay? That's the energy I'm getting. Breakthrough, okay? There's something that's happening here where you are breaking through, but it's affecting your perspective. It's affecting how you're seeing things. Whatever this breakthrough is, it sheds some kind of skin and causes you to feel like you're just stepping into something new, or you're just in it, on a new journey is really what I'm getting. And there's something from the past, this coffin-looking energy in the snake, that you're letting go of. And this really could be something about yourself, like toxic behaviors that you didn't see within yourself that were actually causing more issues than necessary. And we have quantum jump that wanted to come out too, so we're going to take it. I feel like once you change your perception, deep perspective, okay, and you get your head out of the sand in certain aspects, it's like you take this quantum jump almost like 3 steps ahead, because I was going to say 2 steps ahead, but they're giving me the energy of 3. 32 could also be significant, okay? Anyways, that has been your reading. I think we're going to cut it here, Gemini. I hope it helps, hope it resonates, hope it does something. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.